Okay, here I am, Hammerfest Friday with gorgeous ANIHILATED.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Very good, thank you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Pumped up for playing later?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Lots of bananas.
Hey.
Are you pumping up bananas?
We weren't going to let this one deteriorate into sex talk straight away, but
That reminds me.
So crude.
What was it last time we spoke? Wasn't it about allotments?
Yeah, we were going to have the ANIHILATED
The
allotment.
ANIHILATED allotment,
starter kit, yeah.
Starter kit. How did that go?
Fell by the wayside.
Yeah, it was a bit manure.
We had problems with the organics.
Yeah. We decided that it wasn't a valid business venture.
Right.
We're looking more at banana-ectomies now.
We're looking at window boxes.
Window boxes.
Window boxes.
Yeah. Grow your own onions in a window
Window
box.
box. Yeah, why not? So, you're off to, is it Spain?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
We get off stage at 1:45, jump in the car, drive to Heathrow, jump on a plane. We're back on stage at 5 to 10 tomorrow night in Spain.
Oh my goodness.
So not
And
a long time.
then back home Sunday.
Sunday lunchtime, we're back on the plane again. That's all fun.
I suppose you know which day of the week it is.
Or didn't earlier. Or didn't, yeah.
No, I didn't.
I didn't hear the question. Sorry, Liv. What's that?
So, how's it going for you this year? What else have you got planned?
Ooh, what else we've got planned? Well, we've got Thrashosaurus coming up. We've got the Sarcoma charity gig. They're both in April. We've got potentially a couple of gigs over on the continent. We're just waiting for confirmation. We're headlining Beer Mageddon on the Sunday night. And we're playing the Padfest Mosh Against Cancer in Derby in September. And then we've got a rather lovely looking tour coming up in November, which we can't talk about.
Okay.
Well, we can talk about it, we can't tell you anything about it.
Right, okay.
But it's going to be
It involves
colossal.
we can't talk about it, but it involves playing shows.
Yeah.
More than one consecutively, back to back.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
On
Yeah.
instruments.
On instruments. I'm taking the glockenspiel.
And are you planning on doing any more recording while doing all this?
Yes, and you had the exclusive, didn't you, last time with the Path of Destruction?
Yes.
That's going to be done by summer. We're looking at recording it next month, I think. Isn't it next month?
Yep.
It's next month?
So it'll be a coloured vinyl re-release of the first album, limited edition.
Yeah.
And side A will be the original recording, because it's only a short album anyway. And side B will be a re-recording of it, modern production and all that sort of.
And being able to play in time.
Yeah,
And
it'd
the
be
right
interesting
note.
to hear what the songs sound like played properly.
Yeah,
That's why we're getting session musicians here.
yeah. My standing bass player.
Thank God
is
Phil
12
Collins
years
was
old.
available.
Well, on about musicians, you heard about AC/DC, singer's not
Yes.
going to be playing anymore.
Very sad.
And there are rumours of replacing him with different people. Do you think he should be replaced, or should they just let it go?
I always end up sounding far too practical with these types of things, because I think, as a fan, I think maybe it's time to hang it up, you know. Malcolm's not there anymore either, so you know it's difficult. But then you look at bands like AC/DC, bands like Metallica, bands like Kiss. They've got 200 people who work for them on salaries, who've got wives and kids, and if they need to complete the tour, then they need to complete the tour. You know, as much as fans, we idolise these people, and it's not the same without them and stuff like that. There's sort of further reaching scenarios.
See, I think they've got an ideal replacement. Joe Cocker.
Sadly, Joe Cocker's dead as well.
Damn. Has he got a son? Boris Cocker.
I think if they do have a replacement,
Rod Stewart.
if I was to put my
Duke with John.
if I was to put my
Cock on the floor.
exactly, you could use it as a draft excluder. But
For a very small door.
if I was to put like a name out there that I think would be a good replacement, it'd be Noddy Holder.
Yeah, Noddy will be brilliant.
Noddy was originally going to take over from when Bon Scott died anyway. They asked Noddy Holder to do it, And yeah, they should get Noddy Holder to do it. That'd be who I'd vote for.
As long as he wears that hat,
Yes.
that big mirrored hat.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that killed it.
Noddy for ACDC.
Noddy, yeah.
Go on, Noddy, you can do it.
Yeah, but, yeah, singing, I can imagine him doing high voltage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they wanted him to replace Bon Scott originally, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because of that voice. You know,
Do you think ACDC would do Merry Christmas, everybody?
Do you think you should let Mrs. Wolfie carry on with the interview?
Well, I do.
Todd, can you shut up, please? We just cannot get a word in.
You're a selfish
Am I
microphone.
nodding too loudly?
Let everyone else have a chance to say something.
Right, so so you get a chance to say something, I'm going to ask you a random question. You like my random questions.
love your random
I know. Right, seeing as Daniel Craig is standing down as being James Bond,
Yes.
and they're looking for a new James Bond, who in the band could take that place?
Well, it has to be me, doesn't it? Mature, good looks, you know.
I would have said it had to be me.
I'd say you're more of a Miss Moneypenny.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'll get a shot at the film. wouldn't
Because the
I?
ladies all love me. They all love me. Girls and girls. They all love
Danny
me.
would make a good cue.
Yeah. I think you'd make a very good walking stick.
So who's going for being James Bond?
Well, Simon apparently.
I think
Yeah.
Simon.
No.
I have the
Simon's
finest
got to be a Bond girl. I saw that picture of him this morning.
Oh, yes, of course, that's right,
He's got to be the
yes.
Bond girl.
Did you get the rear picture as well? Or did you not put that up?
Simona. I didn't take any rear pictures.
His stage name is Ursula Andrex.
Yeah. I'll quite happily be a Bond girl. I would need to wax first. But
Right, okay. And who would be the villain then? Who
Todd.
needs
Todd.
to be-
Todd would be great.
Todd would be a good
stroking the pussy.
Blofeld.
Right.
We've got a collection of Bond villains in this band because we've got Blofeld, Oddjob, and Knick Knack.
Charming. See what happened?
So, James Bond, was that going to be you originally?
It was, but I've been stripped of that title now.
Well, you could be it for the moment.
Oh, thank you very
And
much.
you're the villain.
Apparently,
So I need
yeah,
you
okay.
as well. So, in your best sort of James Bond voice, can you say, I'll have a dry martini shaken, not stirred?
I'll have a dry martini. Shaken, not stirred, boy. All right. And wrap it up with some Baylor twine. Good old Suffolk brew.
Oh, shake it and stick it in the baler.
And as you're the villain, I want you to say, in your sort of villainous voice, we meet again, Mr. Bond.
We meet again, Mr. Bond.
I've just got stiff. that gave me a wood.
Tremors down the spine.
So-
That looked very wrong from the camera angle.
Was that villainy enough, was it?
Yes, it's
Okay.
quite villainy.
It was
yes.
villainy.
Yes,
villainy.
yes.
Villainese.
Right. And I now want you to give me your best James Bond poses. You know, at the beginning of the film, he comes along and he goes,
Right now? No, that's,
You bloody well get off my
that's
land.
Mr. Bond, the teacher.
Oh, sorry. That was a farmer we had to contend with round the back of the
My
school.
best one's like that.
That's West Side.
Get off my land.
and, because now you're sort of with albums and different things, for your next one, who is your dirty little secret band that
I was just saying, it's my dirty little secret.
band that you like listening to but you never really admit to?
The thing is, I've got a dirty little secret that I'm quite proud to announce.
Yeah,
Go on, then.
I'm
In
shameless.
fact, I wear it on my battle jacket, and no one's commented on it yet. I wear a Duran Duran patch on
Right.
the back of my battle jacket.
Duran.
I'm fairly shameless about what I listen
Right.
to. The last album I think I paid for was Taylor Swift, so
Right.
I have no dirty little secret. It's all out in the open.
I'm trying to think. Nothing. I like lots of stuff. I like Bob Marley. I don't suppose that's well. Yeah, but
You're probably going to suggest him to be the replacement AC/DC vocalist next.
no, because he's dead. I didn't know Joe Cocker was dead. You've devastated my day.
Since turning 51 and getting my tartan blanket for my legs
Yeah.
from the lads, I've started to listen to
Clive
more
Dunn.
gentle music.
Yeah.
So a little bit classical maybe.
HRHUnited.
Clive Dunn.
Right. Excellent. So, on your next album, would you do a cover by any of these people?
It's hard to do classical covers because there's no drums in them.
Which is why we've all voted for a classical cover.
Yeah, but they have the big timpani drums, don't they?
Oh, they certainly do.
I could definitely
Go
cover
for a
Taylor
big drum.
Swift.
Several times.
Yeah.
Probably,
yeah.
I'm not sure really. That would have to that would have to be thought about, and it takes too long for my brain to
I would
process
choose
information.
Todd's one though. We could do a View to a Kill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which we
Because it
tie
ties
back
into
into
the
one
Bond
thing,
thing as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And we could go to Paris to shoot it.
Ah, yeah.
So there you
With
go.
Taylor Swift.
So yeah, we've got Bond, yeah, song, yeah, we've sorted in Paris. That's good.
What
I
more
like
could you
that.
want in life?
Absolutely.
There you go. We've packaged it already. I
You
think
have,
we should.
you have, definitely. So, next year, say we jump to year, what do you want to be doing in 2017? What would you love to be doing?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Twice.
See what I have to put up with. Right.
I'll be doing a roast.
Well, hopefully we'll be working on the next album.
Hopefully we
We will
can
be.
promote the next album by the middle of 2017.
Yes.
Well, seeing we're not going to record it till the end of next year, then
That was at the end.
So
ignore Simon. He literally doesn't know anything. So
yes,
You just-
I've got lots of lights.
we're going to be working on the next album in 17. That'll be the main focus, and hopefully doing a festival circuit in the summer, seeing what else comes along. As you know, and as we've always said over the years, we've all got families. Todd's got
Yeah.
a very young family. Simon's got 800 children.
Yeah.
And a crop in the fields.
And a crop
Danny's
in the
very busy with his schedule, his
Yeah.
studio, and he's got his schedule for Criminal. Don't know if they're torn, and Pentagram Chili.
And it's Taylor Swift stalking.
So we are our private lives. We
you've
try.
got to fit them in as
Yeah,
well.
we have a lot going on, so we can't just go out and disappear for 6 months on the road. But what we try to do is fit everything around our schedules and do as much as we possibly can. So
Sounds good to me. And how are all your families and things?
Yeah,
Very
very good.
Great, thanks.
Growing
great.
fast.
Yeah. Challenging at times.
Yeah.
I popped out to buy some milk. They don't know I'm here.
That was 6 months ago.
Yes, that was 2012.
He's been living in my summer house ever since.
Been living in the allotment.
Ah,
When we said seed bed, he took it literally.
So that's what we will be doing, and hopefully my family will understand where I've been when I arrive back home
Yes.
after
Send them
4
this
years
video.
on the road.
If you want to see him again,
Well, on the
send
street
5,000
actually, not on the road. I'm living on the streets, but
I
there
would
you
say
go.
we'd ask for a ransom, but they'll want to be paid to take you back.
Well, we'll have to see.
well, guys, thank you so much for giving me some of your time.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure as always.
Peace and love.
You know we love you.
I don't know whether we can reach, but we'll have a go.
I did that into vodka as well.
Group snob.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you.
I'm gonna have a hug now.
Oh, yeah, you can have a hug now. And you can have a hug
Oh.
as well.